Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to go over a pretty useful one and one that has a lot of applications everywhere in Qualtrics. And it's covering how to email your survey results to either someone internal in your organization, to someone external who's taking the survey, or both. Now the way in which you're going to do this is with a previous video I mentioned where I talked about building your first workflow here. Feel free to pause, take a look at that video, and then come back to this one, as this video will cover certain elements from that video, but will go much more in depth. Now with all that being said, let's jump into the survey and take a look. So going into the survey, the place you're going to do this is in your Workflows tab. Once again, if you haven't seen this workflow video, pause this video now, go take a look at that workflow video. I'll do a quick recap of what workflows are, and then we'll go into how you can actually build this one to email results either to you or someone else upon the completion of a survey. All right, perfect. So I'm assuming you watched that previous video, but if not, we'll do a very quick recap on what workflows are. And basically, in a nutshell, workflows are certain actions that are triggered based on certain responses in the survey. So in this case, you can trigger this workflow when an event is received at a specific time, or when some sort of data load happens. For this situation, we're going to go when an event is received, then select when a survey response comes in. Only newly created responses. You can include imported responses or incomplete responses as well. In this case, I just want completed newly created responses. I'm going to finish this. And now if I want to build a workflow that emails out survey results to specific people, what I'm going to use is something called an email task. Now this email task, perfect. This email task allows me to email people as soon as the survey finishes to either send someone an update that, hey, we have a new response, or send someone a copy of their survey responses. So for this first email task, I'm going to send an update email to specific people, letting them know that we have a new survey response. In this case, I'm going to send this to email@gmail.com, telling them we have a new survey response. No. And then now I can also attach the response report so that in addition to this email, the person gets a PDF copy of the response that came in so that they can keep it for their own records. So once I save that, now every single time a new response comes in, this particular person will be emailed with a quick heads up letting them know that a new survey response has come in, and they'll also be sent this message along with it. And the most important part, they'll be sent a PDF copy of that person's response for them to keep for their own records. Now these emails are usually internal for personal stakeholders that are attached to the survey results who want to see them. Now if you want to send this to someone external, let's say you want to send someone a copy of the results when they finish the survey, you're going to want to do something like this. Now in the same workflow, you're going to want to add another email task. In this case, instead of sending it to someone like email@gmail.com, a specific person, you might want to instead use one of your embedded data values and then pipe in something like this. Recipient email, perfect. So now the person you sent the email to when you're distributing the survey also gets a copy of you sending something back once they complete the survey. And you can say something like, here's your response. And then once again, you can attach the response report, and then they'll be golden there, as they'll have a PDF copy of their answers as well. I'm going to rename this to email notification workflow. Perfect. Now to recap what we just went over, if you want to set up a situation where people are notified when new responses come in, either internally or externally, the way in which you do this is by heading to your Workflows tab, creating a new workflow with a condition where it triggers on a response, and then from this response, what it does is email someone, whomever of your choice, in here through either a hard-coded email if you want it to go to a specific person or a group of people, or what you can do if you want it to go to the survey taker is use an embedded data value of their email address so that once they do complete the survey will send it back to them with their results, which you can check on in this include response report section. I hope that clarifies things. If you have any additional questions or concerns or anything else you want to go over, please feel free to reach out. Always happy to clarify anything. Or if you have any additional topics you want to cover or anything else you'd like to see, please feel free to reach out. Always happy to add any videos that would help you guys. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and look forward to seeing you again soon in the next video. Take care.